Hello and welcome back to another episode of Video Game Easter Eggs, the series where we take a look at some of the latest and not so latest Easter eggs in video games, with the only rule being they cannot have been featured on my channel before. In today's video, we become friends with a goat in Wasteland 3, we make another strange discovery in Watch Dogs 2, and we let the bodies hit the floor in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. As always, if you think you know of an Easter egg that I'm yet to cover, then the best place to let me know is in the comments section or on my social media accounts, the links to which are in the description. Oh, and if you do go on to enjoy this video, then leaving a like, subscribing for more video game Easter eggs, or turning notifications on is much appreciated. Anyway, without further delay, let's get started. So first up, let's take another look at A Plague Tale: Innocence. We originally covered A Plague Tale all the way back in episode 12 of this series, but it seems we missed a pretty cool Easter egg. During your escape from captivity in the Damaged Goods chapter, you can spot this.
Stop. You're gonna drive me bonkers.
So this shadow is obviously meant to resemble Batman's bat signal. I'll be honest, I'm kind of embarrassed I missed this one. So up until very recently, I was attempting to include an It, Back to the Future or Titanic Easter egg in every episode of this series just to prove how common those particular Easter eggs are. In the end, I gave up on this foolish quest as they were becoming harder and harder to find. Well, that is until now. Hasheria Drifter is another game that has featured in this series before. You may recall the strange creature we found in the woods in episode 28. Well, on Drift Track 1, you can find this. Yep, it's the ever-recognisable time-travelling Delorean from Back to the Future, just sitting there in the open. So this is now the second episode in a row where we featured Watch Dogs 2, and that's after covering 20 Easter eggs from the game in a separate video a couple of months back. Today's discovery was actually suggested to me on my Discord server by Tuki Karmaka, and I'm not sure if this one's creepy or sad. At this location on the map, you can find this. So unlike other dogs in the game, this dog cannot be interacted with. Checking out the house will lead you to hearing the cries of a dog that seemed to be trapped inside, though I couldn't find a way in. The house does have police tape out front, so perhaps something bad happened here, but that doesn't explain the cries of the dog. What do you think? Creepy, sad, or perhaps a bit of both? Let me know in the comments. Next up is Satisfactory, a first-person open-world game developed by Coffee Stain Studios. That's the same guys behind the always entertaining Goat Simulator series. As you can probably tell, Satisfactory is a radical departure from the Goat Simulator games, featuring large open worlds, mysterious alien planets, and unfortunately not a single goat in sight. Well, it may not have any goats, but it is home to one of the coolest Easter eggs of 2020. If you repeatedly select the clap emote, there is a chance that this will happen. So that clap was a reference to the fire-style hand seal from Naruto.
Obito, there, 2 o'clock.
Right. Fire style. Fireball jutsu!
Speaking of goats, up next is Wasteland 3. Wasteland 3 is an isometric RPG with turn-based combat, interesting characters, and a wicked sense of humour. There are plenty of interesting locations to find in Wasteland 3, but there are also some pretty strange locations to find too, as demonstrated with this very weird Easter egg. If you head to the Little Vegas brothel, you can find a room with a single goat. It appears that the goat, known as Joker, actually works for the brothel, as if you pay the required $10, the goat will unfurl its massive 8-inch tongue. Now I'm pretty sure I don't need to explain what's going on here. I mean, the fact that the bed is apparently where the magic happens should give you some idea. If you're still unsure though, listen to this.
sexy little thing. This is my first time. So, how do we do this? Do I just... Oh! Whoa, okay. Take it off? On my knees? Okay. Oh God.
Moving swiftly on. So up next is an Easter egg hunter's wet dream. Serious Sam 4 has so many great Easter eggs that the game probably warrants a video all to itself, but for now though, let's check out what is probably my favourite Easter egg in the game. During chapter 10, Sam finds himself in a quarry having to fight off hordes of enemies. Well, after dispatching the assortment of creatures sent to make Sam meet his maker, head to the rock overlooking the quarry to find this. So this is an obvious nod to the Leap of Faith from the Assassin's Creed series. Just a word of advice though, if you do try this yourself, make sure you land in the hay, otherwise this will happen. So today, let's once again end on the game that probably holds the record for the most times featured in this series. To celebrate the season of all things spooky, Modern Warfare launched the Haunting of Verdansk event. Featuring spooky twists on popular game modes along with tons of spooky goodies to unlock, it's an event that seems to have proven to be popular with fans. Also added to the game were skins based on the Saw movies and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, with the Billy the Puppet skin being particularly creepy. The tie-ins don't end there though. Infinity Ward went a little further than just dropping a couple of skins into the game and calling it a day. If you head to the downtown subway, you can find this. So this seems to be the place that Jigsaw, or at least Billy the Puppet, has set up shop. We can even find a severed leg along with a saw, which is a reference to this scene from Saw 1. Also, from time to time, you can spot the ghostly form of Billy the Puppet, who will appear for a few seconds before disappearing again.
Your teammate is a zombie. Help them regain their humanity.
This next location is even creepier. At the farmlands, you can find this. So we can see what appears to be Leatherface standing in the window of this building. If you enter the building, you can hear the sound of a chainsaw revving, along with more appearances from the horror movie icon. The final Easter egg / detail for today's video is really cool, though the chances are you'll never ever see it on yourself. If someone manages to build up a kill streak during the Halloween event, this will happen. So 3 kills gets you a standard pumpkin head, whilst a 10 kill streak gets you this awesome looking flaming pumpkin head. Now this can be done in standard multiplayer or Warzone, but as I said, it's very rare you actually get to see your own character in Modern Warfare, so this is one more for your teammates than it is for yourself. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, then leaving a like is really appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe for more video game Easter eggs, as well as hidden details you may not have noticed in your favourite games. A big thank you for all of the support recently. I've been working my butt off to upload twice a week, and it really seems to be paying off, and that's all thanks to you guys. Just know that I do not take this for granted. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon.